This is Kailin singing Fancy in the style of Reba McEntire. Well, I remember it all very well. Looking back, it's the summer I turned 18. We lived in a one-room rundown shack on the outskirts of New Orleans. We didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least. We were hard-pressed. Then Mama spent every last penny we had to buy me a dancing dress. Well, Mama washed and combed and curled my hair, and she painted my eyes and lips. Then I stepped into a satin dancing dress. I had a split on the side, clean up to my hair. It was red velvet trim and it fit me good. Standing back from the looking glass, there stood a woman where a half-grown kid had stood. She said, "Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down." She said, "Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down." Well, Mama dabbed a little bit of perfume on my neck, then she kissed my cheek. And then I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes as she started to speak. She looked at our pitiful shack, and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She said, "Your pa's runned off, and I'm real sick, and the baby's gonna starve to death." She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said, "To thine own self be true." And I shivered as I watched a roach crawl across the toe of my high-heel shoe. It sounded like somebody else that was talking, asking, "Mama, what do I do?" She said, "Just be nice to the gentleman, Fancy, they'll be nice to you." She said, "Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you are out, well, it's up to you. And don't let me down now, your mama's gonna move you uptown." Well, that was the last time I saw my ma when I left that rickety shack. The welfare people came and took the baby, Mama, Dad, and I ain't been back. But the wheels of fate had started to turn for me, there was no way out. Oh, wasn't very long time I knew exactly what my mama been talking about. I knew what I had to do when I made myself this solemn vow, that I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when or how. But I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know, I might have been born just plain white trash, but Fancy wasn't my name. She said, "Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down." She said, "Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down." One long after Vanilla the man took a meeting off the streets. 1 week later, I was pouring his tea in a 5-room hotel suite.
Yes, you were.
I charmed a king, a congressman, and an occasional aristocrat. Now I got me a Georgia mansion and an elegant New York townhouse flat, and I ain't done bad. Now in this world there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites that call me bad and criticize Mama for turning me out, don't matter how little we had. But though I ain't had to worry about nothing but 15 years, well, I can still hear the desperation in my poor mama's voice ringing in my ears. Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Whoa, here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you aren't out, well, it's up to you. Now don't let me down, hon, your mama's gonna move you uptown. Oh, and I guess she did. Bye, everybody.